Well, the sun is setting earlier, the nights are getting cooler, which makes for the perfect spooky night out. Well, grab your significant other or your best friends and head out on a haunted tour of Denver, where you can toast to the ghosts. Well, Ryan Snow Trinkle, the national tour director for Nightly Spirits, is here with all the spooky details. How are you?
Great, thanks for having me.
I'm so interested in hearing about this. Well, first off, give us the background of Nightly Spirits and what you guys do.
Yeah, well, we're an award-winning ghost tour company based here in Denver. We have tours all over the country, but Denver's our home, and one of our original tours, we've been here for about 9 years, so I think it's one of our best ones. We have 2 locations that we run tours here in Denver, Lodo and South Broadway.
Okay.
And we have a variety of tours. We do walking history tours and food tours, but we're most known for our haunted pub crawls.
Oh my gosh, I read about those on the website, and literally I was thinking, how fun would that be? Now, you say on the tour you search for ethereal spirits and earthly spirits. Explain what this means.
Yeah, of course. I mean, Nightly Spirits is a double meaning.
Okay.
So the ethereal spirits are the ghosts, like that comes in the form of stories that we tell of the sordid history of the area, and then some research and interviews that we've conducted of unexplainable events and apparitions that we are able to share with everybody.
Oh.
And then the earthly spirits, well, those are the drinks. I mean, we go from bar to bar and pub to pub, so people can purchase drinks along the way, and then with drinks in hand, we can go explore the building or tell some stories.
Yeah, and I'm sure once those cocktails come in, it becomes just a lot of fun, right?
Yeah, it's just a social engagement. It's not just listening to someone talk, you know, so.
Yeah, well, you have exclusive access to some of the most haunted places in Denver. Can you name a few, or?
Yeah, I'll spill the beans a little bit just for you.
Okay.
So on our South Broadway tour, we start at the Denver Distillery, and we get access to the basement there. And so people don't, like the public can't go there. It's all for the employees. So we start a tour there, and so people have been there, you know, a ton of times, and they're like, oh, I've never even known this place was here. I'm like, I know. And then in Lodo, we start at the Celtic. We have our own room at the Celtic Tavern, and with some artifacts, if you will, that we'll talk about when we're there.
Oh my. See, this is right up my alley. I love this kind of stuff, but I still don't know where those hidden spots are, so this is amazing. The lantern that you brought this morning, just so everybody knows, there's something very special about it. Tell me what this is and what it does. It's got special powers.
Yeah, well, I mean, flame and fire always brings spirits closer. Think about how many different ceremonies, religions, things that use fire to connect us, right? And so I always carry a lantern with me. And I have had some interesting things happen on tour where I'll be in an area, and this is obviously a battery light because I can't carry an open flame around alcohol apparently. But the battery light will go out, and then we'll leave the building that we're in, and it will turn back on. It's the same candle. I've never changed the batteries, and it always seems to work. So.
Stop it. Really? Yes. Oh my goodness. So you have actually encountered strange things while you're on the tour, would you
Yes,
say?
I've personally had some strange noises, some things kind of happen, like I said, with the candle and everything else, so you never know on the tours.
Oh my God. And look, if you are scared at some point along the way, we've got some liquid courage, because one of those tours does do just that. Now, you go through different places. How does that work?
Yeah, so instead of just a walking history tour, we go into bars or pubs, like some of the best places in the area, and then with the drinks in hand, you have that liquid courage to maybe go around the corner and see what's around there. And then it kind of becomes more of a social event, and we want people to experience the nightlife that Denver has, not just listening to someone talk the whole time.
Yeah, by that point, you'll be partying it up with some ghosts.
Yeah,
right?
spirits.
Why is this the best time of year to do something like this, and who is it for?
So this is obviously Denver's amazing in the fall, great weather, and the spirits always seem to be a little bit more active around October, as we all know. And then we have tours for everybody. Obviously, our pub crawls are for adults, but we have walking history tours. We have a lot of school groups that come down for like a Denver, kind of day for a field trip, and they'll go to the Mint and the Capitol, and then they'll have us bring them around and tell the history of the area, so that way they can kind of get a feel of their city.
I just love this. Okay, what is the best way to book a tour? How many people to a group can you take?
So nightlyspirits.com is the easiest way to do it. And we take public tours, so you can just kind of jump on with a couple of people, and there'll be multiple groups with you, or you can do a private tour for as many people as you want. Usually our public tours kind of cap out at about 10, but we can always do more. So.
Well, right now is the perfect time to do it, and if it's not right now, it's pretty much whenever. Well, thank you so much for being here this morning, and you just may see me on the next tour. Bring the lantern.
Yes, of course.
Okay, everyone, get the most out of spooky season and book a tour with Nightly Spirits. You can join a public tour or set up a private one at nightlyspirits.com. And please remember, of course, to drink responsibly.